But you go through this wave of no one's going to talk to me again. I'm never going to get a job. This is never going to go away. It's a very overwhelming sensation that just, anger, depression, sadness. And for me, I can't say this for everybody, but the most difficult part of my recovery, and Dr. Davis knows this very well, the most difficult part was once I got arrested, got out, and was going through trial and all of that stuff. So now my friends were able to ask questions, my family members were, and every single one of them was, I shouldn't say all of them, a few of them, went in a different direction, but an overwhelming number of them were excited that this is what was wrong. Like, hey, this is something we can work on together, and we can get better. And that was the hardest part for me is the hugs, the open arms. I
Yeah.
had done this. And so I went through a self-punishment phase, where I kept punishing myself because I felt like it was others were just being a little too nice. So, not only was it about, hey, what's my wife gonna think, but it's
Yeah.
it's everybody. You go through that wave of, yeah, my wife may never talk to me ever again. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know what was gonna happen. They arrest you. I was naked, when they arrested me, so they gave me clothes that barely fit, when I got to prison. Then when I got out after that first, initial session, I just got out. I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have any money, couldn't call anybody. They always make it sound like, you can call people. That is not accurate whatsoever. So I got out of federal prison, and had no idea who was going to pick me up. And when I saw my wife, drive out front and pick me up and gave me a big hug, it really sunk in that there's help, there is a better way, and that not everybody's going to be happy, but I think people are going to be excited to maybe get me back and get me back, to where I was mentally, before that.